First, once again, Nabu Hege, without time wastage, I really greet all of you, specifically my ORU-AHIARA Asian Kingdom peoples. Loving youths, beautiful, handsome, young boys, girls, adults, males, females, mothers, fathers, all ORU, beautiful, wonderful people worldwide, not just nationwide, globally. Not just here in ORU-AHIARA Asian Kingdom, of Ayazu local government of Imo State, of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, no, worldwide, because you all will be hearing things. So this is specifically for my ORU-AHIARA Asian Kingdom people. If you follow what I've displayed out in these past few days, I don't display anything for play, for jokes. Anything I display, whether ancient, whether old stuff, whether old documented records of my video, audio, whichever, it has specific reasons. I'm not a player. I'm not a joker. I'm a very, very serious personality because I have been serving the public. I'm highly responsible for the general public because I serve the public. Either ways, not just as a Royal Crown Prince, but in my general business services, as a general service consultant, human resource management capital consultant, recruitment trainings, crime preventions, protection of top VIPs, and even the ordinary peoples and common peoples, event centers, shopping malls, where peoples are, not just top VIPs. Especially a great place as cosmopolitan as Lagos. You know what that means. So you must be very, very serious to hold high responsible positions, let alone talk about being a general security service consultant. You manage people, you manage human beings, you manage top VIPs, you manage great men, you manage foreigners, you manage diplomats. You'll be called to pick them up at airport and so on and so forth. You move your policemen, you move your police team, you got to provide, you carry out investigations of sorts. We prevent crime, both financial crimes, that's part of our job, that's my job. We set orders in place. We train and reorientate. No matter the type of human beings, and by the grace of God, I've given jobs to more than 3,000 people on this life, in this my lifetime. And them are all over the place. Don't worry, after this, my broadcast, you will see, I shall show out again some of my old stuff and the ones I did even in Port Harcourt. The ones I did in Port Harcourt recently, while I'm here, in Mbisa. In 2022, thereabouts, in Michelin. Old Michelin. Now, I want to clear an air. This is purely a disclaimer. I want to clear an air. Very, very strict. Because if you are not clean, you are not strict, you can't hold this or for. Let alone talk about lead the people. I'm referring to a particular proclamation somebody made when we had ORU General Assembly. I wasn't there. I heard of it, but I deliberately didn't want to go. You know, when we want to see the pattern of somebody who wants to come out to talk about leading, want to take over, you know, I need to hand certain things about top leadership of the community over to. Because I and my father have been there. We've been there. Even up to now, going 40 years. EZE-ship, kingship of this great ORU-AHIARA Asian Kingdom on planet Earth, made by God. It's not a joke. We've seen many, many governmental years in life. I myself have seen a lot. I've been there. I've been in. So nothing is a fluke about me. I manage humans. And you must be an expertise, you know, you must be a purposeful leader. You must have handled people, human beings, facilities and resources, organizations. You should have led either one of the greatest positions on this planet Earth in organizations is that operations. How do you manage the human beings, resources, materials, equipment, and operations? Is it the police? Is it the military? Of course, I've been in the military. Is it top-flight industrial security services and management services consultancy? Is it recruitment of human beings, including those of us who have recruited from churches, who have tried to help those who got out of prison? We try to reintegrate them into society. We've done that. Is it those who have served before in the military or in the police services who have retired and need a job to get back to? We check their profile, we check their records, we put them through, we reorientate them, we train them, and push them back into the civil society as CSO, chief security officers, or security managers. Whether you're a major, retired captain, retired lieutenant, you must find somewhere to fit you in. If that passion is still there for you to be able to carry out, big-time primary responsibility that you love as your core profession, where you are national security, you now want to offer it to the society. Even you have those who have been formerly even immigrations, customs, you have those who are formerly police officers, ESPs, DSPs, they come to us. While I was in Lagos, it's Lagos you see all this happening. People come from diverse places. Some from the barracks to send their sons, their children, their daughters to come, let's fix them at grassroots level. We give them orientations. You will see some of the pictures of such. This is no fluke. I'm not a joker. I'm very, very serious. So when I come out like this, I want to clarify something very, very serious. You don't eat money and you want to cover it. And then you come in, you want to be a leader and you want to hide, you want to help the person because it's your relation, you want to help him to cover it. Let me make it very, very clear before lights out. Let me make this very, very clear. ORU-PEOPLES, my loving ORU-AHIARA peoples, are not owing late His Royal Majesty OLEKA, my father. ORU, I repeat again, the ORU peoples, I've said this clearly, and it's in this document that I wrote to the president. You call them cabinet people my father left behind. They are still the ones that brought out the person who is supposed to take over, It's the person I'm supposed to hand over to, We have been talking all these years for the past 3 years plus 4 years, and so on and so forth. Even when it comes for campaign, he knows what he said. He knows what the person I'm talking about. He called for ORU General Assembly on the 9th, Wednesday, just this 2 days ago this week. I deliberately didn't want to be there. I told you we are crime fighters, crime prevention officers, private sector upwards, and we're also big-time investigators. I want to know the quality of personality that he is. Is he bold enough to speak the truth? Or he's the type that wants to come to lead and truncate truth and lie to the public or lie to the people that he's supposed to lead, forgetting that this is going to hold. Or for. Of Onyeze, of Ubudu. They call it scepter of kings in Europe. Yoruba have their own. Yoruba have their own. There's a fact. If you want to hold this, not those toy 5 kobo ones you buy from a book that carry on the head, which is 200 naira, 300 naira. I'm talking about the real offer of the town, where you go and face the shrine of the town. That place where you sit, you hold you. That's ONU-GOTU. All of you went. You don't go to misrepresent facts. You don't go to the moment you begin to misrepresent facts, I'm going to come out real big time and make the general public know that that's a big lie. You're lying. You're lying to the public. Open eye lie to the public. After you tell the general public with all that is contained here, don't you read? You know what I'm talking about. You're the person you went to tell Ndoru. See, I couldn't get para it's all they don't let you carry what? You have not even qualified fully yet. You are talking about carrying to seats. Clear this issue first, clear this one, before you talk about proceeding further. You don't leave a former king, that is a late king, you don't leave him down without finishing everything about him. You hold the cabinet, you are the people owing. The people of ORU-AHIARA Ancient Kingdom is not owing EZE'S a dime. They are not owing me a dime. They are not owing God anything, because anything owed EZE'S is royal, which is myself, is here apparent. Anything owed him means you are owing God, because God is the Almighty Royal. Is the universal royal, the universal royal king himself. The royal spiritual ancestors are there that guide and throne, which my father has been on for the past 40 years. That's still now, because you people have done nothing. So that one is a different ball game entirely. We are talking right now about. I've been waiting for the past 5 years to 6 years. You think I'm stupid? No. You think I'm a fool? No. Spin it the other way around. And you don't deceive the public. You don't deceive my ORU-AHIARA ancient kingdom people who, from their sweat and cry, responded to my request. Somebody is there. Emma, you are the one that told them that Prince, see, Crown Prince, Operator Leka, see, Aje Ogo, ORU-GOTU, that ORU-GOTU, ORU-AHIARA, that you people have not buried. That one is a complete bloody lie. That has never been so. I've told you several times that ORU is not ONU. ORU, I made a call, and out of trust, when I was leaving, I said, you cabinet peoples, go ahead and do fundraising for my father's burial. Under his name, His Royal Majesty's Burial Committee. Is it your father? Is it your name? Is it your father's name? Be wise. I wanted to see, I wanted to see how bold you will be to speak the truth at that ONU-GOTU that you call the whole ONU, both boys, girls, and you are doing it, but you couldn't. Then that means you are not real. You are not for real. How can you want to be the leader of your community, the leader of people's intellectuals, great people, and you cannot speak the truth? You cannot tell the people the truth. See, like when they go, these people will chop the money, disappear, vanish. And that's before the March 2027 of the burial of this great king. That made everybody what you are. Many of your children are now abroad. And I made a request. I said, get me, use you people's account and co, and get these funds. So that every building structure, everything monuments we build, all the necessary things, all the necessary kingship, burial royalhood materials will be gotten. I will get them. Let me have it. Okay, we've got all these things finished. That means to go from February, when it began, right here in the palace, right here in the palace. Because I'm speaking under authority as king as well. Yeah, I have to honor and respect my constitution. That's why I'm very disciplined, and that's why my people have been very, very peaceful. My town has been peaceful. Not people made it peaceful. I made it peaceful because I'm not a radical. I don't want to be a radicalist. I just decided to respect my people. But already, spiritually, and before God and on earth here, I'm king. OBIOHA-II. But that's him. Although not here, constitution can respect here. Here we need staff of office. Here we staff of office. Here we staff of office. So this staff of office, that's in there. So I said, okay, let it go. 40 years, not a joke. On some of this time. As great royal, father and son. I said, okay, let it go. In accordance to the constitution of my people. I said, let it go, let it be. Some other person will not agree. But I saw women, I said, let it go. But do the honors of completing the burial right of EZE-CABINET, which the cabinet with me has not done. Yeah, we have not done it. I simply just buried my father. But the royal traditional burial aspect, you, the cabinet, have not done it. You now gather crowd and people and start to carry out, try to portray me and want to knock me on the people's head. No, that can't work. The people, my ORU-AHIARA kingdom people are not stupid. They are very smart, they are sensible, they are intelligent. What we wanted to happen that very day on the 9th, which is this week, Wednesday, it failed. You're not truth. You're supposed to speak the truth. Give me one name, Ima. I've told you, I'm there before you. I said, take, carry on. I've been speaking to you. You want me to play the video? You want me to play the audio? I'll do that. I'm a document official. Because tomorrow I may decide to be president of this country. Tomorrow I may decide to be governor of this country. I have to be on the side and part of truth because of humanity, because of humans and God Almighty that I fear. I fear God. I don't want to have a stain on my life and record. So that if I kaput, I go straight to God. And I respect humans. I work with humans, every human, every tribe. I'm a professional, I'm an expatriate in human management and operations. Operations is the biggest, largest department in every organization, every company, and in any country of government of a country. Operations. And who will head operations, just like the Minister of Defense of the country's defense mechanism, who will head it must be okay in the head, must be straightforward. With the president, you must be open. You must not hide anything, even it has to do with your own people, your own family members. The only thing is when you say everything clearly, you appeal for assistance, you appeal for clemency and assistance. Not you want to cover, you're the chairman of cabinet and co, which is supposed to be for me. You want to hide because your uncle, from him you benefited becoming what you are looking for today. You want to become EZE, you want to become king, you want to become leader. You have to be straightforward, my brother. I've given you that tutorial. To come and meet me for tutorial. I'll be telling you, you keep on running. I say, come and meet me for tutorial. Let me orientate you. Let me give you proper orientation. Let me induct you the way coppers are inducted, the way the doctors are giving this. You cannot, if you don't know about human management services and command and control, you don't know about leadership, policy and style. The moment you start lying, you fail. Because that's what God used to kick out Adam. The moment God wanted to make Adam the great king, the greatest king of planet Earth. But the moment that apple incident happened and Adam lied and treated and could not speak the truth to God, God sent death sentence on him. And that's what all of us are suffering today. That singular lie. He tried to push the blame to God. Instead of telling God, well, I'm sorry, it's true, you told me not to eat you. I will disobey you. I'm very sorry, number one. Number two, is the woman, this is my wife, she's the one that gave me, but I take responsibility. I should have cautioned her. I'm very sorry. I'm cautioning every other person. I should have secured the place very well as he put me in charge. God Almighty, I'm very, very sorry. That's what God expected. I'm very, very sorry. We shall make amends. We shall see how we shall replace that one that you have taken. God just wanted restitution, but Adam went ahead to tell a lie. He lied against God and pushed the blame to God. That is exactly what you did, my brother, at ONU-GOTU. You lied to the people and tried to push the blame to the people and myself. That's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. The people have no fault here. The people of ORU paid their dues with cry. They responded to my call. But along the line, the collectors, which are the cabinets of ONU-GOTU, my ONU-GOTU, the cabinet collected these larges and disappeared. The evidences are all over the place now. What was done? What did I do? I simply used the monies I have, the monies I came back with from Lagos, and the tokens I got from my friends who needed to help that I had to reach last week to go, and those who assisted me with materials of pages and gold. And did. And they started chasing after this. Going 5 years now, right here, I've gone nowhere, and this money was not brought. May this offer continue to deal with those who are lying, and may this offer free those who are speaking the truth. We work it upon earth, and work it on traditional, spiritual, ancestral matters. It's their money. It's not my money directly. It's their money because there's a lot of things to do with it we've not done. And this cabinet must come and do those things with me. They must do restitution, or else I'm just trying to help everybody. But you lied against the people, you lied against me, you lied against God, because God owns the money too. What we are supposed to do for him in church is not done. You come out blankly, you want to scheme, you want to dodge. No, you can't dodge, because you are beneficiary from these same people. From these same people, you are beneficiary. Of course, they are my people that are offended. I told you, these people committed, get what is the former things right before you proceed. Get what is my father, even if it's my father. This is exactly what I'll tell you when you bring case to me. I'll say, get these people who are trying to bring you in, to become the leader, take over, and hand over. Tell them to bring the former king's receipts, his rights. That's the procedure. You don't lock up a dead body inside and go and do party. You want to cause epidemic all over the community, all over the place. You lock a dead body in. That is assuming. Assuming you go to mortuary now and go and bring the corpse. Are you not going to do the burial? Are you going to go bury that dead body first before you begin to do interment and party? So that is exactly what this matter is going 5-6 years now. This 6 years now. If you die tomorrow now, any one of you die tomorrow now, and then your son, your para, you're here now, appeal to me. Uncle, please, please, help me to raise funds for the burial of my father. He's a great person. Help me to get interest group. And I said, okay, I'll set up the committee, I'll put my account number, then eventually, I collect everything, I collect it. When it comes to time to start the preparations and building and doing everything, I disappear with the money. Are you going to like that from the grave? Is that good? Is that not robbery? Now you try to shield them and come and lie to the community. What do you mean by that? Why are you lying to the community that the people, that my people are very, very intelligent too. They didn't buy what you are saying. But I have to use this medium to clear that perfectly well. Let them hear from me. So that every one of them everywhere around the world will hear this properly. And send it back home. That's a very wrong move. Go back and read this. If you want to be a leader, let me end here. If you want to be a leader, know how to read. Know how to write. Nobody writes for me. I write for organizations. I do proposal packages, video call. I started these things even before GSMs came out. I'm one of those on this edge who carry cameras and go and do survey reports, go and do survey coverages and print them out and do write-ups on them. I can do even up to 100-page and code. So if you want to be a true leader, whether somebody presents to you 100-page, 200-page, go and cool down, be patient and read it. If not, you'll be putting yourself in problem. Because you know what's there, and before you know, handcuff and knock your hand. If they arrest anybody, let me tell you, go and see what happened to one of the Obas in the US. Because Tinubu is here and he's member of APC or whatever party. No, party does not give you the license to commit crime at all. You cannot be defended if you are found wanting. The party will tell you go and sort yourself out. And that's how an Oba just found himself banging that in the US right there. He thought his people are foolish. They gave him palliative monies, how many $1 million or so, about 4 or 5 years ago, during the COVID era, to take care of his people back home here. Donations like this too, fundraising. He came here and give showman. He thought the people here are stupid. The people here raised alarm about it. He tried to escape from here to US. They bagged him there, and today he's serving it. And everything about what he has been taken away from him. Everything about what he has. So that I was not happy about that. I gave chance so that I see if you will be bold enough to speak truth. You couldn't speak truth. You want to hide, and then you want to bring me out as if not me and the people said, oh no, that can't work. And God not let that to happen. Be honest, be sincere. You want to be a good leader, like I said, learn to read. Everything is here. Pictorials are here. Pictures are here. Look at it. Pictures of this place is here. Everything not done here. My father's write-offs are here. Everything, documentations, photo proofs, everything are here. Everything is here. Did you go through? No. And you just come out and you start to implicate yourself. Start implicating yourself. I'm trying to help you and help all of you because these things have its own direct repercussions. You can see it has been sweeping. The real spiritual ancestors will come for what is their rights in the spiritual realm. They will come, somebody will go to sleep, and wake up. And people are crying. How many have gone? How many have gone so far? And you want all to keep going? Is that how you are helping them? Is that the way you are helping them? You're supposed to do this finish, completely finish. Be a good listener. Be a wise man. Be a wise person. I've told you. Not no. Cool down. Watch things. Speak truth. Then plead for leniency. Negotiate. That's how to be a good leader. Even His Excellency, who is my father's very great friend, from time, there's nobody who's going to be a leader in this country that we have not known. So, who the Excellency is not going to be happy. It feels like he was being played upon. So, you sort this out before you go to the next level. Next level, whether it's coronation, whether it's whatever, that one, we wait until this is sorted out. You don't say a king, a past king, a late king should go and be put in the cooler yet first until you have done your coronation. No, it doesn't happen anywhere, both in the traditional native black nation and the European world. It does not happen. Don't you see the Pope? The Pope is king of the Christendom. When Pope Francis passed away, we should rest in peace. Don't you see everything about him and his family's life you have done completely before you now, are you not a Christian? Before you now cross over. Before you now went over for selection of a new Pope. Pope Leo that we have today. God bless him. God makes king. It's not money, not money. Wisdom. God looks at wisdom. Don't buy it. If you bought yours, we did not buy our own. In a cookery, say, DEAREST, dig out of palm sugar. The farmer don't use it. My father did not struggle. The community with love. The same way they use love to donate when I gave the instruction. They donated. With all their heart and mind. Every one of them. Don't accuse them falsely. And they also accuse me falsely. I try to cover your uncle. Don't cover your uncle. Cover the people that chop the thing. Chop their rights. Don't know it's their rights. They donated when I gave instruction that with tears they can join me to say goodbye to this great king. And then receive blessings from their yard, withholding the blessings. When the people are withholding the blessings of the town, withholding the blessings of the community, withholding blessings up to the last kid, withholding blessings that should come from God, withholding blessings that should come from God, withholding blessings that should come from real spiritual ancestors to them. Even withholding blessings to yourself. And bringing calamities, or letting calamities to keep on flourishing spiritually to the physical being of those peoples that committed and their families to be crying. All is your fault. All is you and your uncle's fault. Be able to speak truth, be able to stand on truth, and have the eyes of proper vision, spiritual to physical, to decipher. Don't take sides. Don't go sentimental. It will damage and destroy you. And the rest spiritual ancestors, gods of the land, will not take it lightly with you, because it's more of a traditional native thing. It's not political seats. It's not political jamboree. Most kings don't last more than 1 year, 2 years. But this one, I and my father, we lasted 40 years. If you go on like this, my brother, I used to support to tell you, you're not going to last. You ain't going to last. I tell you fact and truth. You might try to climb this particular throne after all the whole things are done, finished. Everything is done. Because I'm the one going to give you the listings of what is to be done, the traditional rites and code. It begins with me. By the time I give that to you, and you do it finish, how about what you have done already that is wrong? That's why you have to be clean. I did a lot of things for my father. That 85, 86 to 87 of his before the coronation. I did a lot of things for him. I went a lot of errands for him. I did a lot of settlements he gave me to be doing for him here and there. I went a lot of errands. So he was clean. He didn't owe anybody. And that's why the gods were with him. And that's why the late former king, spirit, transited into him and continued with him. And God Almighty was with him. The entire royal spiritual ancestors, gods of the lands, spirits and angels of the lands from heaven above and the universe were with him. No matter what everybody, and some of the people try to do to him, try to muzzle him badly, knock him in bad shape, they are with him. I don't want to reveal more. Don't annoy me. I'm not annoyed. I'm just telling you facts, how it should be. And of course, I'm speaking like a king that has to put you through, put you aright. Because you decide to call the public, I'm also talking to the public. You decide to call my people at ONU-GOTU. And I hope and believe, without my presence, you'll be able to speak truth, that you lied. You lied and you shielded people who committed. You shielded away truth of the reality. Of the iconic trio that was done, that is even causing problem within their own lives. Many of them capuchin, and this year again you have allowed it to start again. Who among you is going to be next? These right spiritual ancestors and ancestors will collect their rights from you humanly. So I'm just like the oracle putting you through now. Do the right thing before it gets worse than ever. Every year they are collecting humans going. And you are playing, you are joking, you are gambling with God Almighty and the gods of the land and royal spiritual ancestors. You are joking with it, and you go to near the shrine there, and you go and be lying. Instead of telling people the truth. Actually, ORU-AHIARA want to carry this to one place who should actually be able to say, see, we cannot do coronation or anything yet until everything about the cabinet have come and done it, because they diverted, they disappeared with the monies, which should have been put to shares about. If I give you my own account, if I refuse and say no, I don't want anybody to collect, let it be paid into my own account. Then I will not be the one to give out. I was very fair, I was very humane, because it's my own father, not your father. Yes, it's king, but that's my father. If the president or the governor comes now to pay the condolence, are they going to give a little kid down below? Are they going to give you? Is it not me they are going to give? So I expected that everybody was matured among us, the cabinet. I expected everybody was honest and sincere and decided to give a free hand and open hand. Let's join me and do. And the people of ORU responded. So what do you mean by please see what do you mean by that? Unless God use rate and the rest will use rate and visit you and it's over. You still remain here. But everybody start running at that. Do correction. There's a lot to want me to. You know, I'm a document person. Look at me here. I'm a big time document person. These are alarm setter. This is me. I'm a complete document personality. I'm a document person. That is, I compile documents of even 20-25 years ago. I have them. I've protected the interests of this country in my own time, at my own little rate. And I'm still doing it tomorrow and even for my people. I stop here for now. Now, ORU-AHIARA people, God bless you all. Lots of love to you. OLEKA will continue to love you all as we try to sort this out. We should find a way to come and sort this out before we move to the next stage of new EZE and co. That's not a problem. It can move on. They do it right, I'll help them to do it right, and I'll put them through. But they should come and do the whole thing right properly. That's all I'm talking about, and that's all. You can't cheat me, and I cannot let anybody cheat you. I can't let anybody cheat themselves. So they shouldn't do it. Cheers, God bless you. Happy New Year once again. We move on. ORU will progress. ORU will progress. Yes. Thank you so much.